We're going to do it first, we're going to discover everyone, get into it, where see like the juice of pretty much educating people on the fundamentals of health,
Bang.
wealth, and relationships.
Okay, so the fundamentals of life.
3 fucking core foundational things that everyone needs
Correct.
as human beings.
That's I reckon it's the best one to start.
100%.
That's the where we need to spend our effort.
100%.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So we'll dive into that one. Then after that, we're going to flow into people always want peace.
Yep.
And they don't realise it comes at a cost.
Correct.
Okay,
Peace.
So yeah.
Yeah, peace.
Peace,
Yeah,
you get
peace.
war, you know?
Yeah, brother.
And then from there, we're going to go into problems and making decisions.
Okay.
People believe that problems, I've got different fucking problems in my life.
Different problems, but they don't know how to attack it.
That's right. So little hacks on overcoming problems,
In general.
of course.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yo, what up? Mindsets and Reps back.
We're back.
We're growing. We're growing. It's fucking terrible. We're growing. We're bit. I got this Warren G thing in my head, like, you know, where rhythm is life is rhythm. But I'm trying to think of something for ourselves, like we're growing is life and life is growing. Something like that.
Okay.
Anyway,
Work on it.
we'll work on it. What do we got to give these guys today?
Mate,
What good shit are we covering today? You know what I mean?
of course.
Yeah, brother.
So that's all for today, and we'll see what else we come up with as well, you know?
Correct.
So, number 1, educating people on fundamentals.
Yep. Sweet.
3 cores.
3 core. Now, what order do they go in?
For us, it's always been health, number 1,
Health is number 1.
because that's you.
Correct.
Are you getting... Are you more concerned about someone else's health? That's a thing. That's a thing, though.
Yeah. You walk a bravo.
That's a fucking big thing.
Yeah. Are you concerned about someone else's health than yourself?
Yeah.
Fucking oath.
I look after my mum. I look after my dad, my child, my wife, fucking my boss.
I'm looking after everybody.
You know what I mean?
But I don't give a fuck about myself.
That's right. So yeah, that's obviously the first one.
Yes. And the next one?
Next one is family,
And then what?
and then wealth.
And then wealth. Okay. Wealth as in how you make your money, blah, blah, blah.
That's right.
All right. 3 seconds.
Go.
To interject there.
Yeah.
Now, are we saying that... Because if you don't make no money, you won't help with no family.
No. Yes. There's the 2 and 3. There's depends how you look at it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is that for me, health, right? I'm getting fit. I'm going working out. Sweet. Second is that I know that my missus and my little one, I wouldn't say they're in order,
Yeah.
but shit's organised, like shit's flowing.
Yeah, you got... Yeah.
Yeah. So that's number 2 for me. And then obviously I'm making money because I'm living what I preach.
Correct.
Now, you could say, what you're saying is that you got health first, which is undisputable. Then you got wealth, because I'm earning some cash and I'm taking care of my loved ones. 100%.
Yeah. You know, coming to think of it now, like maybe career or money is really blends into like health.
Everything stems from health, obviously. If you're not fucking vibing, if you're not, you know,
Yeah. Because it's
at 100%, well, you're not going to be doing anything else at 100%.
Yeah. It's a deep list.
The
list
is.
can change.
It is. That's what I'm saying. That's what we're saying. They're fundamentals. They're like,
They are fundamentals.
you know, like you can say that health is above everything. Of course it is.
Because-
There's only one then.
Correct. Because how you make money could conflict with number 1 and number 2, money and health and family.
It could, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're working fucking 20 hours a day and you're really just doing that. And you've got no fucking family and you've got no health because you're not eating right. You're fucking zoned in to building this fucking company. That's it.
Yeah, or working,
You
whatever.
say like Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
successful. Created Apple like everyone knows, but health was shit.
Yeah, that's
trying
right.
to be vegan, this and that. Like, didn't
Correct.
have coming or going.
Yes.
And family was completely shit.
Correct. But what if you love what you do, and your family's not down with it?
Well, then first of all, it's not a one size fits all answer for that one.
You know what I mean? There's a bit of conflict.
Yeah, there is, but you got to weigh it up. Like, I believe that you can do what you love and give time to your family.
Yeah, of course.
Guarantee.
Of course. It's all about the setup.
Yeah. Who was talking the other day that I don't know which company. I forgot which company it was.
Yeah.
That basically was saying that at 5 o'clock he finishes. Doesn't matter if it's he's got a meeting at 5 gets done.
Yeah, bravo. Was it Gary Vee?
No, I think it was Gary Vee. It was someone else. You sent me a reel, whatever.
Yeah, bravo.
And he goes, that's it. It was a big fucking company, a big CEO. Anyway, I don't remember.
Bang.
But yeah, whatever happens, 5 o'clock. Oh, Netflix, wasn't it?
Yes.
The owner of
possibly.
Netflix or something?
Yeah. I think so.
I'm pretty sure the owner of
That's fine.
Netflix, that whatever happens at 5 o'clock, it's fucking off. I don't give a fuck if it's a crisis, at work, whatever, we're off.
Yes.
And we go with a walk with his mate or something, and
do whatever the fuck he wants.
That's right. Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah.
But business stops. Work stops. That's it. It's gone.
That's it.
It can only
That's
go
it.
so far.
That's it. Now, going back to what you were asking, is that, or you're saying that your family's not down with what you're doing. Now, there's a difference between family, meaning parents, siblings, and difference between your missus.
Yeah, I'm talking about your missus.
Yeah.
I'm talking close to home.
Yeah, look, for me, you gotta have the right kind of missus.
You got to,
You gotta have the right kind of missus.
Correct.
Like, for example, building a company from the get-go, you got your missus, right? You're building it as you're going.
That's right.
So you already know she's down or when she's not down.
Correct.
So if she wasn't down and you want to do that, get rid of her and fucking get someone that aligns with your values.
Correct. But sometimes
Now,
it's not that easy.
no, I'm not saying it's black and white.
Yeah.
But
You got to juggle shit.
if you're already successful, you're doing what you're doing, and then you land a missus, then fuck.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
It's an easy one. Yeah.
So, some people are going to be already with their missus.
That's it.
When they're going to make a change.
Yeah, but it's not about the first situation that you've got a missus and you're building the company. It's not about her loving what you do. She might not love what you do. She doesn't have to.
No.
Okay, but she knows why you're doing it, and she loves you, so she knows that it's something close to your heart, and she gives you time to do it.
And it makes you happy.
And it makes you happy. That's right. But you also make her happy because let's say you stop at 5 o'clock and you're like, oh, this is my family time now.
That's right.
You make room for her.
Yes.
Because if you don't make room for her, you're not in a relationship.
That's right.
And you're wrong and she's right.
Correct.
Because if it wasn't the case, just fucking be single, have hoes hanging around, and do what you got to do.
Do whatever the fuck you got to do.
That's it.
Yeah, correct.
No, you need to make time. That's it.
That's it. These core fundamentals also, they're core fundamentals, but we have to prioritize these things, obviously.
We do.
And this is the
We do.
the reason why we call them core, obviously, because they are. But everything else is like, who gives a fuck?
Everything stems from these, and it's right. At the end of the day, you want these three things. If you look, most people in the world don't even have one of these things going for them.
Yeah.
One. So if you had three of them, health, relationship, and wealth, I reckon you'd be like 1% for sure of the population.
That's right. And you don't need to be a rich cunt
No.
be wealthy. Wealth, when we say wealth, we mean you're doing what you like to do, or you're doing your thing, you're making it work.
It fuels you as well. Yeah, it fuels you.
Yeah, correct.
Your career, whatever you're doing, you love it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now,
Obviously, you're making some kind of coin out of obviously as well.
That's right. Everyone can make money, but how you make money is that's the real.
That's the real takeaway. That's what it is.
Yeah, but that separates the men from the boys.
Yeah.
Everyone can go get another job, can work 2 jobs. Everyone can somehow make more money than they make, but it's how you make the money, which is that extra level.
That's right. It's like, it's not even a job. Correct.
You know
it
what I
could
mean?
be a business that's fucking taking everything from you. You could be making a lot of fucking money, millions.
Correct.
But you've sold your soul to it. You've sold everything.
Yourself and your family.
It sucks everything out of you.
Sucking cunts' dicks.
Exactly. So, yes, exactly.
It's funny.
But
yeah, it's soul sucking.
It's soul sucking. It's sucking something.
Mate, cunts are getting sucked in.
You know what I mean? So,
bravo. But it can take.
You're selling out, really.
Correct. And obviously, what we're trying to do here is fucking be a complete person. You're not a mad cunt if one of these. There's a lot of people who give a lot to their family.
Yeah.
They miss, their family and they're earning a good job, but they fucking throw themselves in the bin. Yeah. They put themselves to the side.
That's right. Over fucking weight. They're fucking smoking, drinking. They're just fucking shit.
Correct. And I think, personally, and what the thing that fucking makes me like not burn, but like the thing that I'm passionate about is, and obviously we're both passionate about, the injustice, the easiest thing to let go by the wayside or forget about is yourself. That top one.
Of course.
The top one is the most important, but it's also the most disregarded one out of the priority list.
Thing. Exactly.
It's the most disregarded one.
Out of the three, that's the one. That's
you
the
know
one
what I mean?
that people just put to the side.
Oh,
to the later.
I hate that. Right?
Yeah. They don't know the value.
Correct.
Even though they think they know the value, like, if you're someone's healthy, they can do a lot of things.
That's
Sweet.
right.
In theory, most people know about it.
Yes.
But in practice, in reality, they don't.
That's right.
They don't know the true value of it.
No. And that comes to self-love. It comes to putting yourself first.
Yeah.
It comes to all these good shit, looking after yourself. Not being selfish, but looking after yourself. You know what I mean?
That's it.
What does that mean? Everyone knows what that means.
Common sense. It's not fucking so common.
Now, I think that people don't prioritise looking after themselves because they don't understand that the return on that. They don't understand that there is a return, and who you are is what's the most important thing, because who you are sets the tone of how your life's going to play out. What kind of quality of life you have.
Yeah.
It's not about I'm going to win the fucking lottery or luck is going to be given to me and then things are going to go well.
Yeah.
Things are going to go well in your fucking head, and things are going to go well with who you are and getting right with yourself for things to go out in the real world. You project what's going on. You're a projector.
Yeah.
You can see when drama's going on, what the fuck's going on inside your head. You can see when someone's got a messy room, someone's fucking messy in their head, they're scattered. That's what you guys have got to understand if you don't already. That's where all the money is. Success is something you attract by the person you become. And you really have to put some importance on that.
Yeah.
And And sorry, one more thing. It's the bastard while I'm on it. Have a look at your own lives and understand that, does my life look like how I think? And if the answer is yes, then you know what I'm saying is right. And that's the evidence. That's it. So, therefore, if my life looks like the way I think, therefore, how do I have to think so my life can look like the way I want?
Yep.
And, put that shit on a fucking t-shirt.
And again, it's, as you said before, they don't know the value. And this is the most important point here. The most important.
Correct.
And we'll break it down. So, you go to work and you get paid. Let's say you get paid weekly. Most do. That's the reward. I went, I did this, they gave me this. Okay, that's an easy one. The family, like, Mrs. is happy. I feel good, But people haven't really, you go to the gym, you work out and you feel kind of tired or whatever. If you some people have hung in there a month, 2 months, whatever it might be, and they're like some kind of a formula of, it feels good. But for the long haul, they haven't. And that's why they don't know what the reward is.
They don't stick in there long enough consistently to bear fruit.
That's it. This health that we're talking about, that we're living, it doesn't give you instant rewards.
No, because 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yes, it doesn't give you instant rewards. When you were saying what you were saying before,
Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, we go to work, we get the cash. Beautiful. We feel hungry, we eat. All right, we want a fucking root,
Yeah.
we have a root.
Instant gratifications, yeah.
Like bang, bang, bang. It comes, that's it's very transactional.
It is.
We don't understand the process of, you reap what you sow and fucking, it only rains once a day and fucking you start planting seeds and, you got to wait for shit today. That's the whole point.
Yeah, we're not fucking farmers here.
Correct. But that farming analogy is how life works.
That's what it is.
You got to plant seeds and you got
to
to wait.
water them. You got to water them. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Like, we're really all victims of, like, obviously everyone's turning into an instant kind of situation. That's why people are on their phones 24/7. That's why motherfuckers are on the computers or the iPads or the kids are, because that's, it's playing to our biology. We get a fix. It's a transactional thing. I do this, I get that. And there's a reason why we can't, farming is not a natural thing for people.
No,
that came like fucking only a few thousand years ago, like maybe 20,000.
Out of necessity, obviously.
Necessity, but people for some reason got a little bit more smarter and like, oh, mate, if I plant this plant and the fucking comes up, I've got to water, I've got to look after it. Now, we've got those examples in the universe, in real life. You got a kid, they grow. You got to teach these cunts. They got to learn something. All right, that takes fucking. Think about how long it fucking takes. You got to get from baby shitting in the pants to fucking 18 driving whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you got to water this motherfucker for that long. You're not looking for no benefits.
No fucking way.
And all I ask is that if you can look at everything like that, you know what I mean? You imagine you had kids and they turned like 18 like in a week. You'd be like, no, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's an interesting point, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's almost like people are, well, not almost, it's what it is. People are actually stuck with a child. Like, you know what I mean? You can't discard a child.
No, you can't discard a child.
You gave birth to it, and that's it. You got to look after it. It's yours. That's it.
That's right. But the metaphor or the analogy, whatever the fuck you call it, for that long term, I'm putting into it.
It's the investment, yeah.
And there ain't no benefits of fucking returns.
For fucking children.
We don't have kids for returns.
No.
Because we'll be losing.
Yeah. And like, it's the love you feel with. Yeah, sweet. It's good. Sweet. But it's not bang for the buck.
Yeah, when they break your fucking balls, where's the love then?
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Sleepless nights.
No, it's definitely not bang for the buck.
No, no way.
Now, we don't... Anyway, we can go fucking... There's so many levels to this, but we don't apply these certain principles,
fundamental
nature, to everything we're trying to do. Looking after our health,
we don't.
Changing who we are, growing as a person, takes time. It takes battles. You said to me before we started talking, your nephew's mate used to do push-ups every day, and you go, why'd you stop? I went on holiday. All right? So he didn't value it. He doesn't know the value.
No, he doesn't know.
It just broke his thing. So he doesn't know what he's getting out of it.
What he's missing.
Now,
he's leaving on the table. He doesn't know, of course.
Correct. Even when we plant fucking spinach, we know spinach is going to come out because our mum taught us, we grew up, we saw it happening. But then again, who do we hang around with who's fucking high level?
Exactly.
Who do we hang around with who's doing the things that we're saying?
Spot on. And that's the thing. You might
we haven't seen it. We're ignorant.
Yeah. With farming, it's a known thing that you plant something, you water it, you nurture it, it comes out in a few months. Right?
Correct.
It's a known thing.
That's right.
But the people we hang out with, family, fathers, whatever it might be, these people aren't healthy. So we've got no reference point of, if I'm doing 10 push-ups, what's it going to amount to? What's the value?
Correct.
It's not a known thing. And that's why, exactly.
But this is secret. This is almost like what we're busting here, what we're saying there, is secret fucking power.
It is.
Even though it's available
to everybody and anywhere.
But the knowledge is secret. Because all we see is like, people who are on the stock market make money. People who are this, make money. Or people who are athletes, they're just good.
Yeah.
We don't see the recipe on how the cake is made.
No.
And I think that's obviously missing. But that's why we're breaking it down, obviously.
Of course.
But yeah, it's a big thing.
It's huge.
We paint the picture, and we're painting the picture like, this guy's just. That's why we fucking hold that thought. That's why we always like if we see something that's ridiculously good, we fill in the gap. I don't know, like the ignorance of it. We fill in the gap by saying, he must have been, born like that to be able to do those fucking
Yeah, we need an excuse, obviously.
excuse. We need a reason
Yeah.
because we don't know.
Yeah.
And we're that's how we're living life, through ignorant decisions,
100%.
an uninformed decision.
Guaranteed that's what it is. It's, we don't know what the reward is. And that's it. And we just, I lost my train of thought here, but
So,
it's pretty much, we don't know the value. And we don't have anyone around us that we can sort of bounce off, that we're to sort of pave the road for us, even though we've got YouTube and all that, but no one close to us, because those are the people that affect our lives.
yeah, we can't talk to YouTube.
You know what I mean? So with family and friends, you're in your tribe, you're in a circle, that's it. That's where
Correct.
most of things come from.
Correct.
So, and if he's not doing it, maybe it's not a good thing.
That's right.
You know, I know logically that it's a good thing, but he's 50 years old, my dad's 50 years old, 60 years old, whatever, and he's got him just fine without it. He's a bit overweight, but he's still making money,
Yeah.
things that matter.
Correct.
Yeah, it's the hierarchy. It doesn't matter, that's it. How you can get by, you can do really well financially, have a good family, and a lot of people think that they're the cool things. You can get by with being unhealthy.
Yeah, you will live.
Yeah, you will live.
Now, the quality of life, are you going to be loving it? You're not going to be fucking loving it.
Yeah.
And you know what it is? Everyone's living in I've got a weird example, and then we'll explain the family part.
Yeah.
All right. When our parents first came to Australia, all right, Australians were, let's say, a little bit behind in the cooking department. All
For
right.
sure.
So when people do barbecues and shit, Australians would get the meat, they fucking put it on the thing, the barbecue. They cook it and just eating it like that. All right. Maybe some salt there, if that. You know what I mean? So they weren't cultured in this way, let's say. And they thought that was sweet too. They could live like that.
That's right.
But there's levels to the game.
That's it.
All right. And then you got the Greek motherfuckers who come and they're like, oh, what about some pepper, some oregano, some fucking basils and shit.
That's it.
A
Marinate
little
that
bit of
shit.
flavour.
That's it.
All right. Now, the Australians were sweet up until that point, but then they taste this other thing. Then the awareness goes like that. Boop.
Change the game.
Change the game.
Yeah.
I've been missing it, mate. The whole world is like, now they went from black and white to colour.
To colour. That's it. That's it.
You know what I mean? Fucking 1080p.
It's right. It's a whole new reality.
Bravo.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can live like that, but there's a whole world that you don't know about.
Yeah. You're not running at optimal. You're not running anywhere close to optimal. Like you're
Correct.
saying. And it's a good analogy as well. That, you can get by, of course. But who the fuck wants to get by?
Correct.
Why don't you run your life at peak? Because you don't know what you can achieve.
That's right. That's right.
And that's why you got a lot of average motherfuckers.
Correct.
Because they're doing average fucking things.
Correct.
That's it. And the people that aren't,
That's right.
the people that aren't are these athletes, these people that we admire, we look up to, we follow on fucking social media. It's the people that aren't doing, they don't want to be classified as average. And we fucking love these people.
Correct.
And then we make up the excuses that he was born like that, he's gifted, he's this, he's that. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, look at it as like a game, all right? You got a game. You got your lives, you got your strength, you got, I don't know what the fuck they do these days with games and shit, but they've got little different levels of shit.
Yeah.
All right? So look at it as a game. You got your health, which is like how much you give to yourself, how much you look after yourself. You got your family, levels out of 100. And then you got your like how you make money, your career.
Yeah, you could be
all
like the
that shit.
artillery, you got whatever, the
Correct.
firepower.
Yeah, fucking if you die, you got like a potion or something,
That's it,
whatever
that's
the
it,
fuck.
that's
Very
it.
Zelda.
Yeah.
Very Zelda styles. Okay. So these three things, you want to max them. You want to max them out. Fucker, you want to be the hardest cunt in that
That's
game.
right. That's right. Every level you go to, they want to be maxed.
Correct. Now, you want to max it because obviously you want to get the most out of life. But, and that is your purpose, to max it. You don't have to think about everything else because the people who don't know where the fuck they're going don't understand the fundamentals. We got these fundamentals because it's easier to think of like, oh, what do I need to do next, and not have a million things to think about. We've got these main things, because if you look after these main things, everything else comes to the party. That's the whole point. This is the essence of what we're doing.
Yeah.
But if you're too busy thinking, oh, what is this kind of thing? All these things are distractions from the negativity from the ego.
Yeah, 100%.
And yeah, people don't want to max out these things because once again, they don't know what they get.
That's it.
And we've got to bridge that gap.
But it's funny how you said with the game, the analogy of the game, which is a good one, is that everyone's played some kind of game in their life, obviously. Nintendo, whatever it might be, PS3. Anyway, you're not really concerned about who's going to be, let's say it's a fighting game, who I'm going to match up with next. You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck if the whole army come.
Correct.
In the game. All you give a fuck is that am I fully loaded? I've got plenty of life. Like, am I armed up?
Yes.
Basically.
That's it.
That's what you're playing the game.
Bravo.
All right? Now, that's all you give a fuck about. Am I armed up? In life, it's the opposite. It's like I'm worried about who's going to come and attack me, how they're going to attack me, what weapons they're going to use. But with me, I'm not even thinking, am I healthy to attack these people? Am I armed up? Nothing.
You're going for gold.
It's the total opposite, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's the total opposite.
Yeah.
Of the fucking game. In the reality, you should be fucking armed up, where it really counts.
Correct.
You're not.
That's it. So, to add to that, it's beautiful. This game analogy is getting better.
Yeah.
Every second. So, why do people do God mode?
Because you're fucking invincible.
Correct. Everything's on full.
Yeah. Bravo.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. You can attack. You're not the thought of anyone who's gonna come, whatever is gonna come. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know that you can never die. You know you've got all the artillery. That's it.
And you're like, fuck, get the fuck on.
That's it.
I want to eat cunts now.
Yeah. But I don't know where the hack was in our psyche. I'm not sure where it would have happened. If it was always like that, through ancient times, I'm not sure. But yeah, who sold us the idea that playing a game, we think like this in a certain way, but when it's coming to reality, we think the total opposite.
Bravo. That's a good topic just to make a note there.
Yeah.
Maybe we should discuss that. It's a good
one.
one.
That's a weird one.
Yeah, because we partition our mindset. We could be fucking the most craziest competitive cunt in like fucking, we're playing fucking, 20, poker. We're about to fucking kill cunts. But we're going to work and...
or for a job interview.
Or a job interview, and we're crumbling. Some cunts stepping all over our fucking face. Or wherever they step. On our shoes.
Like... Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And this is the proof in the pudding that it is self-inflicting. You create this. You cause this.
It's Ready Player One.
That's what it is. Top movie anyway. Steven Spielberg. Anyway, yes.
You know what I mean?
It's like, yeah. But yeah, for a different topic next time, it's a good one.
Yeah, we'll
some
put
depth
it down,
in that.
put it down.
Yeah.
But family. Let's cover all the things.
So health. For everyone out there, it's the most important thing.
Yeah.
We've been talking for 20 minutes already. You know
got
what I
the
mean?
fucking point.
We're 20 minutes been talking about it. It's
but we're
fucking
gonna keep
important.
talking about it. This is where it's at.
Anyway.
This is the shit that I neglected for fucking forever.
Yeah. Me too. That's why we're trying to push the point.
Oh. Yeah.
And
then I'm struggling, man.
It's only in the eye of the beholder. Like you have to pass through this terror barrier, this inertia point to know how much it fucking really matters. Not in theory. I fucking hate theory sometimes. I swear to God.
Theory's a fucking idiot.
It's like theory.
Sucks
We
dicks.
covered it before, but yeah, theory is like, because I know it in theory, I know it. You don't know it.
You don't know it today.
You don't know it.
You don't know it. But the theory of results, all right, is a real thing.
Yeah.
I think, if that makes sense. That does make sense. Results.
Yeah.
Results.
Yeah, the theory is that if you do this, 1 + 1 = 2. If you do this, you will get this. Sweet. But if you haven't attained it, if you haven't gotten it yet, in the physical realm, not in the game, okay, then you don't know. No, you don't know.
one of the most important questions there I would ask myself, because we've got to ask ourselves questions. Am I getting the results I want? And that's it. You ask yourself that. And then you say, and you'll know the answer, what it is. Is it right or not? Don't listen to us.
That's right. That's right.
It's, am I getting the results?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah. Family.
Yeah, family.
So, keep your shit in order.
Keep your shit in order.
Like,
give time to the family.
give time to family. Spend time with your fucking parents.
Family,
if you're blessed and they're still alive.
Correct.
Because once they go,
It's finished.
that's it. You've only got one of these people.
Oh,
That's it.
it's dear mama.
Yeah.
Spend time
Value
with these
the
guys.
fucking time.
That's right. Value the time. I think about that a lot. I think about when I was younger, I was very like, my dad used to say like, why don't you call me and this and that, and I'm like,
Yeah, we had the thought that they're going to live forever as well.
I've got other shit to do.
Yeah, there's got time. We've got time.
I didn't have the perspective.
Yeah.
Very teens style.
Yeah.
But as I got older, I thought, fuck, these motherfuckers are getting older. Their time's limited. Like, there's only going to be so many hellos.
Yeah, when they start aging, that's the point that in your mind that you think, fuck, if you're aware, obviously that is, that fuck, these people are getting old, I'm not going to have them forever.
Yeah, bravo. And I start thinking, when I start thinking about, the convos that I had with my dad, or, they're limited, they're without getting too fucking full on, they're going to run out one day, you know what I mean? Like with your old man, we're not going to have that laugh.
No.
And it's a fucked up thought, but if we don't think about these things, there's, I don't know, we're not going to, you don't value these things, but there is a limit.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, I listen to my brother, or, I think about my brother or my sister, I'm thinking make more of an effort, These cunts, it's a finite thing. You can't remake these cunts unless we've got medicine or some fucking shit, but you can't remake these cunts.
Yeah. Not in the reality we live in, but yeah, 100%. Fuck.
And friends are the same,
Yeah.
Friends, that goes in that family kind of list,
Yeah, friends and it could be your missus, whatever. Whatever it is, we're talking about people here, relationships. And most people realise it when it's too late. You've got to lose something to appreciate it.
Correct.
And it's just too late. That's it.
Yeah, fuck.
So, and what differentiates this situation is that the awareness. It's the only fucking difference. That being aware that, hey, they're going to pass away. Being aware that, hey, I might lose this person.
Perspective. It gives you perspective.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you can justify, I can give time.
Yeah.
Because, first of all, you're putting it up on your value list. You're valuing it. And that's...
Yeah. And relationships, exactly.
Yeah.
It's family. We said it's your spouse. But it's also friends, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people I've got fucking a lot of friends. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Fucking friends.
You don't need a lot of friends.
No.
You can count your friends on fucking one hand.
I hope so.
It's what kind of, you want to have 100 people that you hang around with. Apparently they're your friends. But...
You want quality, not quantity.
That's it. That's what it is. It's the fucking quality of your relationship.
Correct.
And you can only have that through my experience, and I know through yours, with only a few people.
Correct. You can't. How deep can that connection be there between 100 cunts?
Yeah, it's not going to be. Even if it was, okay.
That would be your full-time job.
That's right. Exactly. So we get to that. Is that even if you were 100, you had 100 friends and you're close to all those fucking people, which is hard to believe, but anyway, let's say it was a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're working out, you take care of your career, take care of your family. Okay. How much time really do you have for these 100 friends? You don't have time.
No, you don't have time.
If you throw sleep in there, because I don't know if people sleep out there, but we sleep.
We sleep.
How much time do you have? You don't have 100 fucking time for 100 friends. You don't.
No, you don't. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you've got a big family and you've got grandkids and shit, at the end of the day, there's a reason why we prioritise certain people and why we favour certain people. We can't give Now, I don't know why there's a limit there. Why is there a limit? Now, we can love people on a human level, like, yeah, I care about you. But there's levels to the game. And you can only give so much. Let's say you've got 10 kids.
Yeah.
You're thinning that out there.
You have to.
Whether you have to or not, you're doing it. It's just by default.
Yeah.
I think. Can you love, maybe guys are different there. Maybe we're different to chicks.
There's always the aspect of time. Time. Okay? Going back to the friend for 1 second.
That's right.
So you got 100 friends. The reason why you're spending most of the time with your friends is because you're immersed in their fucking problems and the bullshit's going on with those friends. But if you're looking after yourself, meaning you're working out, taking care of your business, okay, you wouldn't have as much time for these people, and by default, you wouldn't have 100 friends.
100%.
That's the way.
Yeah. Who the fuck are you to have 100 friends?
You know what I mean?
What are you, Paris Hilton?
You know what I mean? So
fuck out of here,
now, going back on family, what you're saying is that you got 10 kids. Like, I mean, I don't have 10 kids, so I can't give you the ultimate answer here. But you're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of your business. Like, you've only got a certain amount of time. Like, it's either you fucking see them all together, dinner time, you make sure that, hey, 6 p.m. we have dinner, and I see them all together, and I ask them, hey, how was your day, how was your day, how was your day? Give them some advice, whatever. Spend another, I don't know, half an hour playing with them, that's it.
Yeah.
You're capped.
You start looking at it as a collective.
You have to.
Like, I reckon, let's say you had 10 kids. Now, this is coming from a male perspective.
Yeah.
Do you reckon women think different about this thing?
I guess so.
So let's say we've got 10 kids.
Yeah.
One dies. The whole, I reckon you subconsciously, consciously, like one team member goes.
Yeah.
The whole's, the group is still there. You're not stuck on that one because there's so much, you got so much here.
Yeah, look, yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you look, you're going to, obviously, the child's going to be in your thoughts, the whole thing, but yeah, you always got, with that many children, it's the collective. It has to be.
I think, eh?
It has to be. Like, fuck, if you're a busy person, which you are, I'm not sure, how do you divide the time between 10 children?
I don't know, but there's plenty of cunts. Like my grandmother on my dad's side had 8 kids, 2 died.
Yeah.
And apparently back in the day, kids used to die.
Yeah.
Now, every time I think about kids dying, I never think about my grandfather. Like as if it didn't exist, like he didn't feel any... I never think about the grandfather. Eh?
Yeah.
Is that strange?
It's strange. It's so distant.
Yeah, like I always think about how did the mum feel.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the dad.
Yeah.
So that's why maybe we're saying what we're saying, because I think it might be different for men.
Maybe. But look, at the same time, your grandmother, she wasn't building businesses. Yeah. She was a full time with a child.
Yeah, so
with his children. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we say it's worse.
No, I'm just saying to you that the time aspect
It's probably worse.
is that it is worse. I'm not saying the feeling. I'm talking about the time aspect that she can give attention to these children.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about attention. I'm talking about you got the kids. Doesn't matter you got attention. You got 10 kids, right?
Yeah.
You got fucking you're Richard Branson.
Yeah.
Who gives it's irrelevant the attention you're giving them. Now, if you don't give them a lot of attention, that means you don't give a fuck about them. You give a fuck about them less, yeah? Is that what you're saying?
No. Well, I'm saying you don't have the time to give, even though you might love them 100%, what you would, is that the time you're spending with them, the interaction you're having with them, it's not, you haven't enough time to do it.
So you don't get attached to them as much?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I believe.
Yeah, and now kids are different than friends, yeah?
Yes.
So like if you're having kids, you're having them for a reason, I'm assuming. Got these kids, you've got to look after them.
You do. But looking after them might just be producing cash and make sure they're fed and they're bathed and they're housed.
Yeah. So we're talking from a man perspective.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing.
Yeah, your friends, it's different.
Yeah. That's why that's why we don't think about the guy.
Yeah.
That's why we can take a hit. We can take a loss. We can take a loss. Is that fucking ridiculous? It is full on. But we're
not mums, that's for sure.
No. I'm not saying it doesn't hurt.
Yeah. No, it hurts.
But it's like we're
It's
designed.
different. It's different. We're designed differently.
Now, if the mum nowadays, some cunts are staying home, doing some father raising shit. Not
That's
father
right.
raising
Switching
shit.
roles.
Like switching roles. What's it called? Either like house husbands or whatever the fuck they're called.
Stay at home dads.
Bravo. Stay-at-home dads. Now, I guess if the mum was at work, she was like career and she was bringing home the money, maybe she wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's an interesting topic, though.
Could be one of those like the movie The Intern with De Niro.
Yeah.
And the chicks, she ran her own company, successful, like a millionaire, whatever.
I haven't seen it, but that's fine.
And the husband, stay-at-home dad, because his company grew and then she wasn't really loved her and whatever, and he's like, oh, I'm going to support you. Which is kind of cool. Sweet. No problem.
That's
You know?
It's not for me.
Yeah, it's not for everybody, but I'm just saying it can be a thing, and good luck to him
Yes.
if it works for him.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah.
People love the smell of farts.
Yeah, I mean, that's terrible.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But, so look, family,
That's
relationships.
the family.
Yeah.
Give time to the
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
It needs to. It's
It
like
needs
a
it.
plant.
It needs it.
It needs
Yeah.
fucking water.
And then wealth, the wealth is monetary, but it's also that what it gives you as well, how it fills you up.
Correct.
Fulfillment.
It's not just about the cash.
No, of course not. Wealth is not only money.
Okay, so we're going from I got a good job, but I also have to. It's not just a requirement to make good money. We have to like the thing we do,
Being fulfilled, yeah.
and that's another level because you spend fucking how many hours doing that job, like
You spend, I think, more doing the job than any one of those three.
correct, and that is it's a big part of your day, and that has the biggest psychological effect on you. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Fucking,
it takes
that's
its
your
toll.
influence.
Yeah,
It takes
that's
its
right,
toll.
that's right.
So to max out full God mode, this has got to be taken care of. We have to be cool at our job. It has to suit us. We have to be happy with it.
Yeah.
That is part of the, there's not much depth into it, let's say, but it connects to health.
That's right,
Because if
that's
you're
right.
miserable at work, that's affecting number one.
It's affecting
Like
one,
who-
two
yeah.
as well, because
Bravo.
if you're miserable at work, you're bringing your work home.
Bravo.
You're losing it, your wife. You're, not going to the gym. And you're like, fuck, I can't be fucked. I know I go to the gym, but mate, I got my head done in today, and I just need a time out.
Yeah, I need a time out.
And that's 1 day, 2 days.
I need a bit of time to
That's right, you know what I mean? Okay.
think.
Yeah, to think. I need to take a breath.
I need a breather.
Yeah, you need a breather. And that breather can go for fucking 10 years.
We don't need a breather, no?
You know what I mean? But yeah, that work can affect everything else.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it does.
That's right. That negative, that you bring that negativity home.
Yeah. But wealth is that. It's just, there's not much more depth you need to go into it. It's pretty much you're earning some income, a lot or a little, a little, but it's also what it gives you.
Yes.
How do you feel from it? Your mental state, all that
Hell
shit.
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, the fulfillment part.
The fulfillment part.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah, because
And-
once you get to,
Sorry.
once that's more important when it comes to wealth. The fulfillment part is the most important aspect of that topic, because at a certain point you earn like, what are the best essentials? Like you're earning like $5,000 a week.
Fuck.
Like if you're doing $5,000 a week,
Mate, you're taking over the world.
yeah, like anything more than that is great, but you're taking care of $5,000 a week, taking care of everything.
Correct. To spend time with your family,
Yeah,
to look after yourself, your
Yeah.
health and that,
yeah,
and to do a job. I mean, there's only, feeding motherfuckers doesn't cost like $1 million.
so I'm saying feeding them, clothing, $5,000 will cover that. Anything more than that,
I'm
you're
saying
doing,
that's
it's like oh sweet, I'm doing it.
No,
but
you
it's-
can do with a lot less. Is
yeah,
what I'm saying.
of course.
Especially if let's say you're on $100,000 or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
Your missus works as well.
No,
you're
for
taking
sure,
care of
for
business
sure.
there.
Yeah, it's just the point is that it's limited. What I'm trying to say, the fulfillment part, it never ends,
Yes.
and that's the most important part of the wealth section of this topic.
The fulfillments could be easier to get. Oh, sorry. Like, because the fulfillment,
Yeah, you can get it on fucking the first week,
do you know what I mean? Like, you can
yeah.
get it,
but it lasts forever.
but money, if you're chasing the money and I need more money and you're in that kind of mindset, then you're chasing the dragon all the time.
That's right.
But like fulfillment, you either know what you want or you don't.
Yeah,
I feel like this, I go and get it, it hits the spot, and that's
yeah,
good for me.
that's it.
So it's almost like you can get that part
A lot easier.
Yeah, when I have kids, when I have fucking kids, that's gonna be their first order of business. It's gonna be do what you like to do from the day dot. These are these skills.
Yeah.
Straight away, try to find the thing that where you're gonna spend most of your time. You at least enjoy the fucking
Yeah.
thing. And then if you tick
Guaranteed.
that box, forget about it. The money's like you don't really give a fuck about money. You want to get to that point where you'd rather starve.
For sure. I think Deepak Chopra did that with his kids.
Exactly.
Yeah. That pretty much, for everyone that doesn't know the story, pretty much told them in a nutshell that don't worry about money, I've got your back. You don't have to worry about money ever in your life. Your purpose in life is to find something, first, ticks the box of you're helping other people. You're serving. And B, it's fulfilling to you.
Yep.
That's the criteria. But the third one obviously would be money.
Correct.
But he took care of that third one for him.
That's right.
That's it.
Because that is more important than money.
That's it. Exactly.
Even though,
Yeah, money's needed,
money will be a
but it's just a tool.
byproduct.
Yeah, it's just a tool.
Yeah, I never understood that.
Yeah,
I never
me,
used to
me
under-
too.
You know,
Me too.
back in the day.
We do now, thank God.
Thank God that.
Yeah. So,
All right. Covered.
yeah, take care of three things. You've only got
Three.
3 things in this whole fucking life of yours to take care of. 3, not 300. 3.
Three things.
3.
All right, the Holy Trinity.
3. Takes time.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. What do we
So, everyone wants peace.
Oh, peace. Peace and success.
You know, so yeah,
Is it
so pretty
success
much.
or is it not really?
So yeah, it comes. We're going to go to the topic.
It's
The
peace. Okay,
topic
bravo,
yeah,
okay.
so it's pretty much success. Success
Yeah.
is a journey.
Success is a journey.
Okay, so the peace comes from the destination.
Yep. Bravo.
Okay,
Like happiness.
that's right. Happiness, peace. People want to get there.
They want to get there and they want to stay there and they want to be cozy.
That's it. But success is a journey. It never ends
That's it.
until you die.
Correct. We don't brush our teeth once and they're clean forever.
That's right.
We don't wipe our ass once and it's fucking clean forever.
That's right. Keep on doing it.
You gotta keep on doing it. You gotta maintain the motherfucker.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you have one shower?
Exactly.
I don't want to
So, so yeah, people have always got this. I want to get there. I want to reach this point. An example might be I want to lose weight.
Yes.
I want to drop 20 kilos.
I just want to be
Yeah,
slim.
that's it. Sweet. Some people, not a lot of people, some people achieve this. They lose the weight.
That's it.
When they get there, where do they go from there?
Where they go from there, they hit the peak, they clock the game, and then they're like, I don't really know what to do from here.
That's it.
So their mindset, their perception, or whatever the fuck going into it, all right, because they want to get lean and shit, it's fucking, first of all, it's flawed. There is no one-stop shop. It's a state of flux. It's up and down. It's maintenance. You got to keep that shit going. You don't just become this person like today, tomorrow, I'm fucking different cunt. It's a process, and that process has to be maintained. You know, you use a knife once, twice, the motherfucker gets blunt. You use a fucking, what are you going to do? You got to sharpen the motherfucker. How was not going to cut the tomatoes? The motherfucker squashed down and all that shit. So, peace, happiness, all that bullshit has to be on a daily basis. It has to be, you have to touch base with it. You have to keep it sharp.
Yeah.
And you have to maintain it. That's the main thing here. There is no destination.
That's right. And that's the problem. It's the focus is the problem. Instead of focusing on the journey, which is becoming this person, and this person, you don't just become this person. It doesn't land in your lap.
No.
You're always evolving and being this person.
Correct.
So, for example, you're losing weight. You're 100 kilos, you're dropping 20 kilos, right? The journey to get to the 80,
Yep.
20 kilos less, is you have to become this certain person. You achieved
Bang.
the goal. Then you become another person. You don't stay as that person
No.
by maintaining that weight.
Correct.
And then from there, wherever it might be, wherever your journey goes from there, you're always becoming this person. That's the focus is, who am I becoming? Who do I want to be?
Correct.
And always try to aim for that
That's right.
rather than just, oh, I just want to get there.
Correct.
That's the focus. The focus should be on where you're going.
Yeah. Where am I going? Like, what's the goal here? What
Yeah.
are we trying to do?
Yeah.
Are we trying to lose weight for a fucking a season, a wedding, or whatever? See, the problem is people are going into it. They're trying to, what do they say? They say, hope and fire, or swing and fucking hope for the best.
Hope for the best.
All right. So everyone's living their life like that. So they're mustering all this energy, they go to lose weight. They're like, mate, I'm going to get to this stage.
Yeah.
Sweet today, there's more to the stage. What are you
Yeah.
going to do after that stage? So they blow all their load trying to get to that, all their energy, all their mind power. Because first of all, they don't know that losing weight is a skill.
No, there's a lot of luck going around.
There's a lot of luck. It's sort of, let's see how it goes and I'm going to do it, and fucking willpower bullshit. It's a skill, it's a technique, it can be learnt, it can be cultivated, and you can get better at losing
It's a
weight.
martial arts.
It's a martial art. You just learn it. It's a language of how do I control my body.
That's it.
All right. But then what happens is they go into it, they blow their load, and then they need fucking, and then like they've like ticked it off a list.
And who the fuck knows when the next time we visit is?
But then they go back to normal. And then they start eating the same fucking
Yeah,
shit
'cause
all the time.
Because they're achievement focused. The
They're
goal focused.
They're goal focused.
Yeah,
They're not process focused.
that's right.
That's right. Look, you got to have a goal.
100%.
Now it's goal, but that's all they're just thinking about the destination.
Yeah, that's right.
They're goal focused.
That's it.
They're
Once I get
solely
that,
goal
yeah,
focused.
once I get that goal of I've conquered the mountain.
Correct.
I'm at the peak.
Correct.
Where do I go from here?
That's
I
right.
don't know. So, but that's why if you focus on becoming the person, that doesn't end that thing. You're not reaching the summit here.
No.
You know what I mean?
You can always get to that distance.
You can always get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. Bravo. Yes. Yes. You focus on the process, then you know how to get to this place.
That's it.
You know, you learn a language, then you know how to speak.
Yeah, but it doesn't end this thing.
No.
When they're achieving these goals, that's it. I've achieved it. I've done it. Oh, I made $1 million. That's it. Sweet.
Correct. There's a difference between someone telling you how to get there and you knowing how to get there.
Exactly.
There's a big
Yeah,
difference.
that's right. Exactly.
And we want to know how to get there
Yeah.
within
Know
ourselves.
why you're getting there as well.
Correct. And our main focus here, or our main point here, is what we're trying to drive home, is that, look where you focus. Your perspective going into something. Goals are cool, but goals are only achieved by processes.
Exactly.
All right.
You're not landing on the goal.
Correct. And being, the goal of being good at a process is the person who can keep doing over and over again. The one and done, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's not who we want to be here.
That's right. It's like playing football. The ball starts with the goalkeeper, goes through the defense, midfield, striker, puts a goal in.
Correct.
God forbid they put one goal in. They're like, mate,
That's it, we're done.
we're done.
That's it, eh?
Let's just jack back.
Correct.
Don't do anything.
That's it.
And we've got this mate in the bag.
That's right. That's right. Like, you want to know how to do shit.
Yeah.
You want to be the person who knows how to do
Yeah.
shit.
And if it's a goal, why don't you just keep on doing that?
Yeah.
It's fucking mind blowing. It's
Oh,
if it's a goal, it means there's some kind of value here
that's right. That's right.
to you.
That's it.
It's like, wouldn't you want that all the time?
Correct. But, it's
Of
hidden
course.
behind the secret. It's a secret stage there. In
It
the
is,
game of
it is.
life, there's secret stages.
Yeah, that's
You gotta,
right.
like, knock on windows and open new fucking
That's right.
doors and shit.
Yeah. And all the stages are right here.
Correct. And it gets revealed to you.
Yeah. So they're going to play with it. We all do. To some extent.
You got to play with it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So when we're saying here, we're talking about what gets you over the line. Really, at the end of the day, it's like mental little hacks.
Bravo.
Because everyone started from a different place.
Yeah.
And for some people, it might have been a lot easier or a lot harder, whatever it might be. But what we discovered is that it doesn't matter where you come from, what the upbringing is, as long as you got your health, as we mentioned before, is that if your problems that you have, most of them are created, 95% are from the mind. Okay? If you can discover, which will outlet some here,
That's right.
little mental hacks to get over these problems, you'll be ahead of the game.
Correct. How to attack the enemy when they
That's
fucking
right.
come.
Now, a lot of people believe that every problem is different. Now, it might have a different face, a different form, might look different, right? But most problems, if not every single problem, is attacked the same way.
Correct.
There's a system to taking care of every problem.
100%.
You know something?
I do want to add the system
Go,
because that's what they're waiting for.
do it.
Sweet. So every problem, all right, is like you're faced with a problem. This is how the whole, all your decisions in life, everything is made by decisions. All right, you get confronted with a situation, and then you're like, oh, I've got to make a decision. So you're like, all right, how do I make the decision? Right now, if we're plugged into the fucking matrix, we're making decisions on emotions, the way we feel. You know, oh, don't eat that fucking donut because it's going to fuck up my diet. All right? I'm like, yeah, but I feel like it. So I'm going to go eat this fucking delicious ass donut. Very strawberry with sprinkles. Like the ones that got in Simpsons. All right? I'm going to go...
The good donuts.
I'm going to go eat that. So I make the decision. Sweet. Now, you're making it through emotion. Now, that's one decision. In my opinion, that's a negative one. All right. Now you've got your data, your analytic, your logical decision you can make in that moment. When you're confronted with what should I eat? I'm hungry. I feel like the most highest reward thing, and that looks like a fucking donut. Sweet. You could say, all right, but if I eat that, I'm going to go over my calories. That's going to delay my weight loss process.
Or result that I want.
Correct. It's going to delay it. It's going to make it harder. And fucking forget about it. Could be opening doors to fucking hell. Sweet. So there's only two decisions. It's good guy, bad guy. All right? The logical brain knows what decision to make. So obviously, so think about it. If I could take your emotions away, you wouldn't feel like the donut. Because you know, you'll go with data. What's the right thing to do here? All right? What gets me closer to my result? And you'll make the decision a lot easier. But because we've got this fucking heaven and hell thing going on inside us, we're always confronted with these two decisions. Do I do what I feel or do I do what I need to do, you know, to make the decision to be right by my goals that I need to achieve? And that's how you make the fucking decision. You make it logically. You disregard, does that how I feel line up with my result? The answer is no, don't fucking do it. That's it. Now, obviously, you know, you might think, oh, that's, you know, that makes perfect sense. That's not really a hack. But at the time of the decision making, you're not using the hack. You're not thinking, all right,
You're not using the system.
You're not using the system that we're telling you. You're not going like, I can't be fucked doing whatever. Counting my fucking, putting my fucking
My Fitness Pal.
my calories in my fitness pal. I can't be fucked. I think this is the right amount of fucking
Yeah, it seems
carbs.
alright.
Seems alright. All right, go get fucked. Now, all of a sudden, I can't be fucked means you're coming from it's a place of feeling. It's a place of emotion. All right, and you're gonna be like, yeah, but is that helping me in some way? No, it's only helping your fucking shit ass ego, and it's only helping how you feel. Sweet. I'm aware of this, but I've got to ignore that and make the fucking right decision. That's the fucking hack. That's the hack.
Yeah.
But how many times can you do that? How good can you get at ignoring the way you feel to make the right decision to get the result you want? This is how it comes up. It's how much can you handle?
Yeah, look, it's reps at the end of the day.
It's mindsets and reps.
Yeah, you know, we're emotional beings. Everyone knows this.
That's it.
We act on emotion. Someone tells us we're going fucked, we lose our minds.
That's right.
We're not thinking this guy could be sick.
Correct.
Could be talking to someone else.
Correct.
Whatever. So That's the fucking problem. We always act on emotion. And we're slaves to emotion. And this hack we're talking about doesn't have to be some fucking genius fucking idea that,
It's not
you
genius.
know,
It's not genius.
but I guarantee you haven't thought of it.
Correct. But it is genius.
you know,
It is
you know what I
genius
mean?
at the same time.
Yeah,
double.
exactly. It is genius. But it has to be some complicated fucking algorithm that people are looking for. It's not. It's simplicity.
Simplicity.
Simple. So, correct. You're at a crossroad. The donut or counting the calories.
Correct.
That's it.
Or six pack.
You know what I mean? Or six pack. Yeah, that's right. Donut or six pack. Where do I go? That's it. It's not some kind of a, ridiculous mathematical formula.
It's not ridiculous. It's not an algorithm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's one or the other. That's it. But if you group, in a 24-hour period, if you group, it doesn't matter for a donut, it might be for a job, it might be anything. There's a lot of the crossroads every single day of your life. If you have to decide on each little crossroad in your life where I'm going to go emotionally or logically, within time, your life will be different.
100%.
But that's it.
You're
That's
only
all
a
it
few-
is.
Yeah, it's all about decisions.
That's it. What got us here is decisions.
Correct. What
That's it.
decisions we made.
That's it.
It's full on how simple it is.
It's so simple, but it's fucking so crazy. It's like, yeah, it's knowing. Like the more we talk about it, the more we go over it. It's endless.
It's endless.
How deep it goes.
How deep and simple it is at the same time.
Yeah, like how could this be? How could this be so simple but so effective?
Mate, you've got to unlock the key.
That's it. Everything is simple. We just complicate the shit out of everything.
Correct.
And it seems harder. That's why we believe that it's something simple can't be the answer. Because we're so complicated, the only thing that will solve the issue is something complicated.
That's right.
It's fucked up.
That's right. And when we're in that moment where we're like deciding whether we get the donut or the six pack, resistance comes up, justifications come up. These are all deployed by the ego that wants you to feel. It doesn't want you to hit that new goal. It doesn't want you to grow and be that new man, that fucking
Doesn't want you to
high
change.
level. Yeah, it doesn't want you to be that high level person. You know what I mean? It wants you to stay exactly the same. So things come in your mind like, I can eat this donut now. It's not going to affect my diet later.
Of course.
But these are all these justification things. And, things like, is the juice worth the squeeze?
Yeah, well, mentally strong enough that I can easily have the donut now, and tomorrow I'm sweet.
Yeah. But, the enemy of the ego is faith. And, you got to use faith. You got to have the courage. There is a bit of courage. But if you don't have courage, you can also say, all right, because I like to cover two people. Some people love the faith. Some people find it easy to have faith, and like if I do this, I'll get this,
Right.
without having done it. All right, so they're unaware of the possibilities, but they can just do it and wholeheartedly do something and just feel, have there's an internal reassurance that they're going to get what they want if they follow this road. Okay, that's how religion, that's how spirituality works. Some people don't want that. For the people who are more, let's say, analytical or they need to see proof or whatever. You ready for this one?
And left brain people.
Left brain people or just, people who find it hard faith, they need to see before they believe. Left brain people. All right. How about look at your result you've had up until this day, all right? And what you've done to get that result. All right, there's your data. I've done this, I've gotten this. Wouldn't it make sense that if you don't do that, you're going to get a different result? You don't need to be a genius or a mystic to fucking see how that's going to turn out. Use your own data if you've got trouble bridging that gap. And a lot of people don't use their own data. They just use I need to see. That's just an excuse.
They're not aware that there is data.
We've got so much data we're not aware of.
Shitloads.
Which is another good topic.
Yeah. Like we've got endless amounts. Like what have you done to this point? That's it. Because you've always wanted things.
That's it. Like it's like me saying like, look, I don't know if I start speaking Chinese. If I start learning Chinese, I'm going to really grasp it. I'm going to get it. If I put myself in a situation where I can learn, then I'm going to learn the skill of speaking Chinese.
Perfect.
I don't believe it.
Yes.
Cool. How's your Chinese gone with the learning that you've done? I haven't learned anything. That means I haven't.
You know what I mean? That's what it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we've got a whole life of like data.
Yeah, we're selling ourselves these stories.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Bravo.
We're good fucking storytellers.
We're the best
by the
storytellers.
way.
Yeah.
The best.
Fantasy story.
That's, you know what I mean?
It's not fucking. What
Yeah.
is it? It's not non-fiction.
Yeah.
It's fucking Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings.
So, as you mentioned a lot of times before, you know, what gets measured gets improved.
That's right. Not what gets fucking whatever the fuck gets whatever the fuck.
Exactly.
If that makes sense.
So, yeah, we've got to really... These fucking principles have been around for fucking ever.
They exist.
It's just the awareness that you have. That's it. And all we're trying to do here is spark awareness.
Spark awareness.
That's it. Be aware. And then it's up to you. It's in your hands to change your life the way you want it to change. That's it.
Correct.
No one's going to tell you. No one's going to, you know, hold your hand and like, let's go do this, because we don't know. You know, the people along the way, like, you know, we can help people. We do help people. But you could have the blueprint. No one's going to make the blueprint up for you.
Correct.
And, you know, someone can hold your hand to a certain point, but they're not with you 24/7.
No. No.
So you've got to have your own back.
You got to have your own back.
That's it.
But it's good to have support, of course.
Support's a good thing.
Support's fantastic.
Yeah, but you got to be in your corner.
No.
You got to support yourself.
Correct. Correct.
That's the most important part.
You got to do the work.
Of course, our mentors are great. People, you know, everyone's good. But yeah, if you're not involved, you.
Yeah. It's all good making a cake if you don't have the recipe. How the fuck are you gonna do it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's right.
And the recipe here being awareness.
That's it, exactly.
Yeah. Bravo.
Exactly. So that's a fucking hack.
Mate, they can't hack it, bro.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Where was that hack when I fucking needed it?
Fuck. Well, I didn't have it either.
You know what I mean? There's no hack it. We couldn't hack it. We did not have the fucking hack there.
Yeah.
It's the travesty of the humankind.
That's it.
But that's why we're so vocal about this, because it's fucking, these little things are so important.
They're so important.
And it's too... I'm just constantly... So you guys get to be the recipients of the hack. All right? Meanwhile, we didn't have no special code. We had to clock the game like the normal way. We didn't have the password or the secret code or the fucking... There was no God mode.
That's it.
It's the wing it mode.
It's the winger mode.
So find out the hard way
That's
mode.
it. That's it. And yeah, you get so passionate about talking about these topics because they're so fucking core to the human being. It's just like, yeah. I feel like fucking throwing something in the fucking camera.
I feel like, yeah, fucking oath, because the value is so ridiculous, but it's like,
yeah,
it's like you're there.
You have to talk louder. You have to throw something. Some people take you seriously or not. Like,
you know what I mean?
It's like, fuck.
Listen, you cunts.
Like, you're like, how do you get the point across that it's so important?
The right person is going to hear you.
That's it.
The one who needs to hear it is going to hear
That's
it,
That's
and whoever doesn't,
yeah,
you know.
So it's pretty much,
Good luck.
it all comes down to if you're ready. That's it.
That's it. But like I always say, if you like the way your life's going, just keep going like that.
That's it. Yeah, no one's got a gun to your head.
No.
And you're going to do this.
Yeah, that's right. Only you know the answer.
That's it. You've got the blueprint. And if you don't, create one.
That's it. And what else? What else is there? Yeah. Keep going.
That's it.
Consistency. Stop fucking around.
Discipline.
Get unplugged.
That's it.
What else can I give? Why do I feel like this is the last time I'm going to speak?
It's
I
not.
always attack it. I always
not.
attack it. Yeah,
It's
no,
not,
it's
mate.
not going to be. I'll be back.
You'll be back, mate. You'll be back.
But until we find something better to say at the end of a podcast, we're just going to say stuff.
That's right, man.
All right. Peace. Yassas.